Happy Tuesday, love angels. It's your girl Shamika for God's glory. Welcome back to Testimony Tuesday. Um, this is going to be a mixture of things. Well, two things actually. So first off, Beachbody is going great on day 9. The family and I are going strong. One thing I could say is to just be honest, because I like to be transparent with you all. There's containers that you're supposed to use with this program. You're supposed to follow it to a T with the workouts, and you're guaranteed to lose up to 15 pounds in 21 days. Now, the eating hasn't been completely on point. However, we're not looking at it in that way. We're looking at it as every small change is a positive one, and it's leading them into the right direction, because you have to remember, my family has grown up eating a certain way, and they've been eating this way even up until this program started. So to give up a lot of stuff cold turkey is going to be hard. Now, for me, I tell people all the time, it was a gradual process for me to get to where I'm at right now. I grew up eating BLTs, or shall I say BLCs, bacon, lettuce, and cheese. I would eat 2.5 sandwiches. A half, don't ask me why. I used to eat Big Macs and the supersized fries back in the day with a Diet Coke. Yeah. Cookies. I used to love chicken wings and french fries from the Chinese store. The big cheese puffs. Like, the way I used to eat burgers, bread, I used to eat. Like, I could eat, and whenever it was Lent, at the time I was taught you're supposed to give up something that you love. And I gave up chicken because that was the thing I completely loved. And I noticed when I would give it up for that time, I was like, wow, I noticed I felt better. I felt lighter. And then when I introduced it back into my system, I started to feel heavier and sluggish. So, the next year for Lent, I did the same thing. And then over time, I said, you know what, let me try this even after. So then I started to just do turkey. And then after the turkey, I was like, let me just try and do fish. And then one day I said, you know what, I'm going to go pescatarian. And I started telling everyone, because at the time for me, it was like, I'm going to hold myself accountable and they can hold me accountable because I'm telling them. So now if they see me eating chicken, it's going to be like, and that's honestly how it started. And I guess for me, even though I wasn't eating chicken, I like shrimp, I like fish, I love seafood. So it wasn't a hard transition. So I did that. And then, being a health coach, I've been learning so much about meats and steroids and hormones and things like that. So eventually I started following a vegan plant-based diet, and I was like, okay, and just seeing the benefits on that. And then, gradually I just transitioned into that. So I tell people all the time, for me, it was like step by step. And then after transitioning, I found out about the fox meats, the faux meats. I always say fox, F-A-U-X. My cousin always makes fun of me. The faux lox, I'm always like, fox lox. So I started to eat those meats because, for instance, they have like barbecue chicken, which is made of soy. And then I started finding out about vegan pizza. So it was kind of like everything that I was eating prior to being pescatarian and like back in my younger days was vegan, but it was healthier. It was a healthier way of eating it. And I was like, oh my gosh, I love this. So I was eating all these vegan meats, and then I started learning about soy and how soy isn't good for you. So it's been a constant educating experience, to say the least. And every day I'm learning something new. It does come a point, though, when you kind of say, okay, how does this make me feel? Versus the numerous articles that we see about this causing cancer and this. Because then it gets to a point where you're like, all right, if I just give up everything, I'm not going to enjoy any type of food. So as long as you're eating clean and you're eating whole and the food is making you feel good and you're feeding your temple correctly, I'm all for having indulgences from time to time. Like for me, my indulgences are blue tortilla chips and hummus, which is really good. I love my vegan ice cream, which is made of coconut milk instead of whole milk, so just eliminating animal products altogether. Now, mind you, these aren't things that you should eat every day. Too much of anything isn't good, but it's all in moderation and balance. And, food is meant to be enjoyed, and the right foods too. So I say all of that to say that they have been making smarter choices and smaller portions in the food that they are eating, but they've been doing the workouts every day. And that's huge, because they would not work out the way they've been working out before. So right there, I'm just like, oh my God, that's an amazing, step forward. So I'm looking at those victories. And same with me. I've been eating this way now ever since 80 day. I'm kind of on a schedule. So I have my protein shake in the morning, my oatmeal, my lentils. I'm still eating exactly the same way, but I'll have like Fridays. I have pizza Fridays. I may have my chips and hummus from time to time, or my skinny pop. I make my vegan chocolate chip cookies, which are now gluten-free. I made a new recipe this week. Well, it's not a new recipe. It's the same recipe, but I use gluten-free flour, and it came out really good, So just continuing to make my own food from home is great, and I'm going to be making some new things soon. So that's the testimony with that. Next, and this is just brief on my hair. As you can see, well, you can't really see here, but my hair has gotten so full, so thick, so healthy. I am in love. So stay tuned. I haven't done a video in a while with me doing my whole hair treatment that I usually do, like with the rice water and everything, but I have to say over the last few months, it has definitely helped. Now, I'm looking into a natural hairstylist to do my hair, so this weekend I'm probably going to do that, so I'm excited about that. But one of these days, very soon, I will do one of my not tutorials, but just kind of me in the bathroom doing my hair, and you guys can really see how much it's grown. And it's also how I eat. I honestly feel that the plant-based diet has helped because I'm eating vegetables and fruit, and I'm giving my body good fiber and fuel, and it's protecting my temple. So that's that for this Testimony Tuesday. I pray that you enjoyed this little snippet of my updates, and thank you again as always for your love and support on my page. It does not go unnoticed. I love and appreciate each and every one of you, and I look forward to seeing you on Friday for Faithful Friday. Well, I won't be seeing you, but you know what I mean. All right, love you guys. God bless.